You are listening to Crown World Conversations with Andy May. This is for the grown folks only. What you sipping on? You are listening to Andy May's Crown World Conversations. I hope you enjoyed the last show regarding the topic was Does Size Matter? This topic tonight is public versus private in a relationship. What is private and what is public? Tonight I'm sipping on some Crown Royal Vanilla. So the first thing I want to say is when you're in a relationship, there are boundaries, I think. So my opinion is the things that we're going to disagree or agree on what's private would be maybe your cell phone, mail, Facebook page, your computer. What else would be private? That's about the top 4 things, I think. If you're married, the difference of being married is some people feel like when you're married, everything is public. I disagree. I think some things are still private. And so for your phone, I think if you're in a relationship, everything should be private. If you're not in a marriage, in a sense, that's my opinion about it. You know, if you need to use the phone for any reason, you should ask permission. So if I'm married, which I am, and my husband uses my phone, I don't have a problem with that. I think it should be permissible. But if he's using my phone to look through my contacts, my phone history, my texts, I think there's a boundary to that. Not that I'm hiding anything, but I think that's a private thing. It's the cell phones are private. Ladies, we tend to fall victim to looking at our man's phone if we suspect that some extracurricular activities are going on. For me, if I want to get into my man's phone, I ask. You know, there's called these passwords, and there's codes, and there's shapes you got to put in. So the question is, are those public as well in a relationship? I don't think they are, personally. As far as mail is concerned, if your name ain't on it, it ain't yours. So if you have any mail and it's your name and someone else's name on it, especially if you're married, if you and your husband's name are both on that mail, I think it's a public thing to open. But if it's just your name on it and you need to ask, hey, do you mind if I open something? Or I might tell my husband, hey, I might send the mail today. Can you open it for me? That's a permissible thing. As far as Facebook pages, I have never gone on like my husband's Facebook page as far as knowing his code to his inboxes and things. I think it's a private matter. I think that that's really none of my concern in a sense. So I never had to do that, never want to do that, never felt need to do that. Vice versa. I think we have access to the Facebook page as far as we know what's posted on there, but I don't need to know what goes on his inbox. I think y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about that. Another thing about relationships and privacy is I'm not saying it's all ladies, but most women tend to tell your business to your friends or your mother or your coworkers. I think when you're in a relationship, some things need to be kept between you and him, especially what goes on in the bedroom. I think those are things, unless you're seeking advice of some sort, and we'll get that more. I'll try to figure out what kind of advice you would need, but you shouldn't be telling about your man's size. Size matters, but you need to be discussing that with your friends. That's what opens up to cheating, or your friends might get too curious. Vice versa for men, it's not like your friend's business to know what your lady does in the bedroom. So if Dre has any agree or disagree on what's I consider private versus public, he's more than welcome to jump in.
Private and public. I don't really want to get into it real quick because I'm just going to hit some key points that she put down. Mail, if it's not yours, if it's a bill, don't worry about that. let it be her bill then. If she don't want nobody looking at her mail, that's her business. I mean, nah, that's a joke side of me. Real talk. If it's not your mail, I don't try to get involved in it because I don't want nobody touching my mail either. Because it might be a surprise for her or something. So I don't get involved in that. Facebook is none of my business really. I don't really try to chase her. As my wife, I have enough respect for her that if she gonna go out her way, she's not gonna go out her way. But if she go out her way, that is, more or less her loss and not my loss. You know what I'm saying? But she knows she got a good one, I hope. And men tell their business too from if they're single. It's called playalism, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole totally different subject.
That's next segment. We're gonna talk about that.
Next segment though. But yeah, I just want to hit them points for you. Go ahead.
Also, to bring it up is your drawers. Everybody has that private drawer, that drawer that you keep your stuff in. I don't think you should be going through your person's drawer or pockets, ladies' pockets. That's a little too much. You might, I might have a gift for my man in the drawer, and he might look in it and find it. So we're gonna get some songs coming up, and our next segment we will discuss this in more detail. What you sipping on? You are listening to Crown World Conversations with Annie Mae. Want you guys to know that if you missed my last show on last Saturday, it will be aired again on Wednesday at 9. The topic was does size matter? Topic today is private versus public. I do want to talk to the women about going through a man's phone or a man's pocket or their mail or however. That's one of the men hate that. They can't stand it. And I'm going to say because they hide things or they dogs or players, but they may be. But ladies, if you have to go through your man's phone and pockets, that's we're better than that. If you think that your man is cheating or you need to find something, if you can't ask them outright without thinking that line, what kind of relationship do you really have? I'm just saying, what kind of relationship do you really have if you feel like if he's cheating, you're going to find out in the obvious way. Going through a phone, you could find a text that could be old. People do save old texts. I'm just saying. Or old photos. But if you're in a serious relationship, you need to delete. There is a delete button, fellas. I think everybody knows what that is. Delete things off your phone. If you don't want someone to see something on your phone, delete it. Or put it in a special file. However you want to do that. So it will not get discovered. But there's no reason for any man to have a naked picture of a lady. They're with their lady. Why is that even there? But it happens. Sometimes, ladies, you go through your man's phone, you might find a text message that could not even be pertaining to him, or it could be a random person actually text somebody else. That's the excuse that some men do tell us. Okay, not saying that it's a lie, but that's the stretch right there. But some fellas have said that's an old text, or they didn't mean to text me. I don't know who that is. Blah blah blah. It could be true. We don't know. Okay, we'll get to that. The next segment.
I'm just saying, women do that too.
Yes, I'm just saying that sometimes your female friends can text something crazy. He has no control over what they text, in a sense, and you might be taken the wrong way, and you might assume something that's not really there. But once again, fellas, if you have friends, a little extra, you let them know that, don't be texting extra things to your phone because your relationship, and you should respect that. But we do have those crazy friends that do some stupid stuff. I know for a fact. But, like I said, everybody should respect someone else when they're in a relationship with someone else. But women, if you go through someone's pockets, you find a number, it may not be a woman's number. You just can't assume stuff. Sometimes women find things and they accuse a man of cheating, doing all this extra stuff. They're not doing anything at all. And then you look real silly. Okay, ladies? Like I said, if you're having any insecurity, look at yourself first. When you go looking for something, you're going to find something. That's what they always say. You're looking for somebody's drawer and you say, well, I got a picture of your old girlfriend. Well, that's his memory. I mean, come on. Is there issue with a man or a woman having a picture of their ex in their drawer?
You asking me? Because, I
I'm
mean,
just
that's...
throwing it out there. You want to catch that one?
I'm not trying to catch that. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because if you go to my mama's house or some of my friends' house, they all got pictures, old pictures of me with somebody else. So, I mean, even if they're in the house, they're old memories. If you're going to bring back old memories, you might as well bring back everything else in the woodworks. Then what do you got? You got a tangle web of stuff that you just probably trying to hide off or whatever the case may be. And then there comes the trust and all that other crap. So, I mean, if you got old pictures of your friends, please do me a favor. Don't let them pictures on the back say anything past 2014. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, okay,
you know what I'm
if you're in a relationship.
If you're in a relationship.
And you have current pictures, that's different. You're talking about past pictures.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Current, past, however you want to look at that.
Pictures.
I mean, photographs now got the time and date stamped and everything in the
We're
corner
not,
and all that crap.
No,
I'm just saying,
nothing
brothers.
Current,
don't
past.
And you know what? As a matter of fact, a lot of pictures, if you go to, not social media, but if you go to on your, some iPhones and some Google phones, they now keep the date and the time that picture was taken. So, and locations.
Whoa. So, somebody been investigating somebody.
Brothers, I'm just saying now. I noticed on some of my pictures it'll tell where that picture was taken, and they can tell the time and the date too. So,
wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Also, Facebook, social media. Since we're on social media, if when people have a picture, say you put a picture up and someone comments, "Oh, you cute, you sexy, whatever." Okay, see that stuff can be inboxed. That's just, I'm just saying, if you're friends, I don't mind,
That's a form of disrespect, though. But yeah, you
right,
can inbox
it's
that
disrespectful.
Crap.
So you have to inbox. So tell your friends, when you're in a relationship, if you're a female, tell your male friends, inbox me. You ain't gotta put all that comments on it because it is disrespectful. So that's disrespectful as far as men concerned. Man, if you have a picture up and some woman says, "Oh, you sexy," and you with the woman, the lady, wife, whatever you want to call it, they can inbox you that stuff.
Still disrespectful.
They can inbox, but I don't have to. But the person don't see it. Ain't gotta be seen. That's the thing. Ain't gotta be seen.
True.
It's called inbox. There are ways you can still, I'm not saying do your dirt, but I'm saying there are ways that if you want to have friends and not want to get your woman, you won't get your woman upset by having ladies somehow how sexy you are or that's a great pic, like. I mean, that's what the inboxes are for.
I don't think women do that as much as men do, but I'm gonna just keep that to myself though.
Well,
I don't think that happens
both ways.
True that.
It goes
not
both
as
ways.
much though.
Men are more known to have these issues than women. Yes. That's agreed. But women are more likely to go through the man's phone, in pockets, in drawers, in cars, and whatever they can get their hands onto. And we need to stop that.
Yeah, they need to stop that. But there's a reason why brothers do that. So that's another show, though.
Well, that's the next segment. We're going to talk about how men stalk women. We're going to talk about that on the next segment.
Men stalk women. We don't do it like that now.
Yeah. Y'all go on we're going to talk about that next segment. We're not going to jump the gun on that one.
Oh, okay.
But we're talking about the women. Women, as far as what we do, we need to try to control that. Like I said, if you think your man's cheating and if you have a relationship, you can't be upfront, it ain't a relationship at all. All right. What you sipping on? All right. That what happens when the ladies go through the man's phone and find something. They tend to get a little rowdy. But while the men are cheering on, "Yay, anyway, thanks for telling the ladies not to go through my phone," man, you guys are just as worse. Y'all will sit in front of some other apartment, stalking them, seeing who's coming in and out. Well, you're popping somebody's job with not good intentions. Now, if you're going to bring her some flowers, lunch, that's one thing. But if you're popping her job to see what she's doing, that's called invading her privacy. If you're sitting in the car right now looking at her apartment, please go home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Also, men, if you are telling your boys in the locker room what she does to you and how good she is, one of your fellas is going to try to jump on her. I'm just saying. I mean, that's just... Let's not do that. It happens quite often. Men get excited, get a little girl, a grown woman, they get all excited about what this new person can do, and she's great in this and great in that. And the boys are like, oh, yeah, you got a good one. And the next thing you know, a week later, guess what happens? One of your boys tries to holler at your girl because you done told too much business. And that's vice versa, ladies. Sometimes you tell your little friends how, big or small your man is, and they get really excited and try to get at them themselves. So we have to keep our bedroom conversations within our bedroom when you're in a relationship, unless you want someone to intervene in that. But men, to me, I'm not trying to be sexist, but when a man goes to someone's phone, a female's phone, that's a punk move to me. Just saying. It's a punk move to me. Leave it to the women. Leave it to the women. Right, Dre? And then a punk move to you going through your woman's phone.
Yes, it is. I mean, I don't try to go through that. Do I try to go through your phone?
I ain't say you go through my phone. I'm saying, okay. Have you gone through a woman's phone? Have you gone through a woman's phone? You haven't looked at the text. Okay.
I ain't gonna say I ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not like it anymore.
It comes out. I have never gone through a man's phone. Never. Nope.
You probably think the same way I think. If they really gonna look through your phone and stuff, they ain't. Hey.
I haven't gone through nobody's mail, phone.
I mean,
no, I did have one stalker mentality. I did, but it was a brief. I passed by.
That killer, huh?
I passed by the apartment to see if there's extra car parked in the driveway.
He had that killer, I guess.
Just saying, I've done that once, but I think it's for me. And if you're going through on the phone, it's a punk move to me. That's my personal feelings about it. Punk move. Once again, if you feel like you got to go through a phone or sit in front of her door at the apartment or come by her job to see who's there, see who her work husband is. They do have those. I found that out recently. Then, you're invading her privacy.
Where are we getting work husbands and wives? And I don't know nothing about that.
That is something that's new.
You might need to...
I might have to have a topic on a show on work husbands and work wives.
That might be a good topic.
It happens. I have found out. It happens. Once again, when you are going through someone's stuff and doing all this stuff, and you get misled, or once again, you misperceive something, you can get quite angry, and you can, do things out of your character. As we just listened to a song, someone busted someone's car windows. Have anybody bust your car windows, Dre?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Didn't bust my windows out. They grabbed that motherfucker. Woo.
They grabbed the window out.
Yeah, they grabbed the window. Not really grab it, but when they pulled that mug, it broke. She should have just busted my window out, but
Did she find something on your phone? Was that what it is?
No, she didn't find nothing on my phone. I mean, she just...
Speaking of the windows, do not put a GPS tracker on your man's car or your woman's car.
Hell no. Don't do that shit.
They do that too. Also, through your phone, you can also track people through your phone. If you're in the same phone plan, ladies and men, just want you to know that your partner, husband, wife, whoever, can put an app on the phone and it can track where you been all day long. That is invasion of privacy.
True that. You know what though? I mean, well, it is. It's invasion of privacy, but it's also a good thing if something was to happen to you. Just saying, but it ain't
bullshit.
I know, but I'm just saying.
No,
somebody gonna say that.
Ain't nobody tracking to my phone and say, "Oh, make sure you got home okay. Make sure you didn't deviate, or make sure you didn't get in a car accident." And I never heard of that. If you tracking somebody through the phones, and this is actually you can actually do this. You're being extra. Who has time for all this phone looking, pocket searching, stalking at the apartment door, tracking the phone, screening calls? You can even afford the phone to someone else's phone. Who has time for that? If you do all that, you ain't got a life. You ain't got a life. And if you can do all that, then your relationship is bleh.
Yeah, true that. That's for sure. That's some real bullshit, for real. If you got
to do all that, then you need to move on. Move on.
Well, I guess we're getting ready to move on into these songs and then come back and close out.
All right.
All right.
All right, all right. You're listening to Anime's Crown Royal Conversations. I want everybody to get out their feelings. If I hurt anybody's feelings, made anybody mad, ladies, I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm trying to empower you to do better. Men treat us better. We won't be going through your phones in the first place. Just saying. This lesson learned that once again, if we just focus on ourselves, mind our own business, respect each other, we don't feel like we have a need to go behind someone's back, do anything extra. Men, if you want to have extracurricular activities, let the female know. Same way for females. If you want to have extracurricular activities, let the man know that, hey, you ain't the only one. Respect that. If you can't handle it, then you got to just move on to someone else that wants to be exclusive.
Damn.
What?
I'm just saying. You think people gonna come out and be like that for real?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
And I think that sometimes we can surprise ourselves. Me, a lot of times you want to hide the fact you got someone else, another woman, side chick, whatever. Your main chick might have side dude too. Be surprised. Let's keep it real. Be surprised. Some women don't really give a shit. As long as you keep dicking them down, they don't care where else the dick goes. I'm just saying.
True.
I'm just keeping it real.
True.
Grown folks conversation.
True.
Okay. Honesty is all you never.
You be
policy. Surprised.
Honesty is always the best policy.
We can handle the truth. Okay. We're not some weak, fragile group of people that can't handle the fact that you might be interested in somebody else. Okay. Good luck. Feel free. Peace out.
You right about that?
Women, like I said, if you gotta stoop that low to do what you do, move on. Find someone who's gonna treat you right, and as queen bee, be a queen. If you feel like you gotta sit here and be an investigator, you got too much time on your hands. Men too.
True.
Too much time on your hands.
True.
You could be doing something else with that time. Find another man. That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying. So our next week's show is gonna be ex-friends. Can you be friends with your ex? There's a lot of new. I see couples that have been in families that are going on vacations with their exes. I wonder they're just friends only. Okay, these are friends without benefits. Just want to make that clear. Can you be a friend with your ex? And if you are a friend with your ex, could your current boyfriend, boo, husband, wife handle that?
Good conversation for next week. I'm ready for it.
Good conversation, yes. If anyone has a topic they want to discuss or have a question, you can contact me. I think Dre will let you know how to contact me.
Exactly. If y'all have an opportunity, go to the website www.drezradiocafe.com and look up Crown Royal Conversations. There you will see at the bottom there's usually a questionnaire or anything like that. It'll say questionnaire for next week, and they'll tell you the questionnaire. You can put your name in, be anonymous if you want to, but you have to put a name in. Email address you'll be anonymous on. Give you your opinion. You have to be able to put your opinion in there. You can get her ideas, anything like that. I'll make it up so you can ask her questions, stuff like that on the website. But go to www.drezradiocafe.com and look up Crown Royal Conversations with Anime. There you can ask her questions or answer the questions and listen to old shows. Right now you have the past 2 weeks shows on there, so you got them on there. And if you miss a show, you can always go back and listen. Her show airs on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. And if you miss Saturday's show, you can always go back and listen to it the following Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. Any questions, anything like that, feel free to give us a shout out or a call. The number down here, 615-540-3998, 615-540-3998. Or like I said before, you can go online, reach out to Anime herself, give your opinion on the comment, questions, anything like that, and y'all can ask her questions there. Other than that, this is her show, so I'm going to send it back over to her.
Okay, I have had a listener. I appreciate all the listeners. I really appreciate you guys listening to the show. I've had some friends want me to talk about cheating, which that is something I will discuss in the future. It's going to be a 4-part series. Yes, 4 parts.
Damn, 4 parts? Really? You gonna do 4 shows? Damn.
Gonna be on point.
Crazy.
I'm gonna break it down.
She's already there. She's already there. She's loving this.
This is gonna be a 4-part series on that. I think it needs to be covered in detail.
In all honesty, I'm proud of you on this show because I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Well, thank you. I like any support I can get is appreciated. But always at the end, you know, guys, be safe out there. You know, respect each other. You know, I know these are hot topics, and I just keep it real, and I don't sugarcoat anything. I feel like we're in a new season of being grown folks, and at the end of the day, we need to respect each other. We're grown. We don't need to not be a player, ladies. Let's not be too. I don't want to say whorish, but it's kind of sexist too. Don't be mad at me, ladies. But you know, let's not be out there either. Okay, men, respect the women, please. Respect us, and then you'll get respect back.
Amen to that. You ready to get up out of here?
Yes.
Final song. Anything else you want to say?
No, sir. What you sipping on?
And we out of here. Enjoy the rest of your evening.